Well, here's a song I haven't done in a long time, I don't think. About 5 years ago, 2015, I was back in New York City. And it was the 100th anniversary for Frank Sinatra. So they were playing all of his music. There was a big show at the Metropolitan Opera about him. And I heard this interview. And the guy said to Frank, he said, what was your greatest thrill? What was the greatest thrill you ever had? And this is the guy that, won Academy Awards and Emmys, everything there was to do. The chairman of the board. So Frank starts answering me. He says, I was at home. That got my attention. Watching television. That really got my attention. I could have been at home watching television. And then he starts to describe the scene. He says, we're watching the guys just take off on the rockets that are going to the moon. And he says, the announcer's doing that whole countdown thing about the 10 and the 9 and 8, and we're watching it. And when they get to 0, it starts and it moves like really, really slow, and then you didn't know whether it was going to break up and explode back then. So it's moving really, really slow. They take like forever to just get up 3 feet, and then they start moving slow. And then finally when it's flying up in the sky and it's getting off the ground and it's on the road, and sort of. And then they cut, and the announcer cuts away from the sound, and Frank says, the next thing I hear is me singing Fly Me to the Moon, because they were using him as the soundtrack. And he said, it gave me chills. He said, I got goosebumps all over. There was a gasp in the room. There were about 18 of us that were sitting there watching it. And it was just the magic of that moment that all of a sudden, but I just got chills. He thought that was the most amazing thing that I ever experienced. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. And fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I'm gonna be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right to the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, on top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it, New York, New York. And if I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Now, you don't breeze into New York and make it right away. It just don't happen like that. Our heroes is working in a dive in Hoboken, New Jersey, trying to save up enough money to get across the George Washington Bridge. Every time he gets a little ahead, they raise the rate on him. It's about $20 to go across that bridge now. So he's singing a slightly different song. Oh, that's life, that's what people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. I know I'm going to change my tune when I'm back up on top in June. Baby, that's life, funny as it seems. Some people get their kicks of stomping on a dream. I ain't gonna let it get me down, 'cause this old world just keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a puppet, a pauper, a pawn and a king, up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and getting back in a race. That's life, there's no denying. I thought of quitting, but my heart just won't buy it. If I didn't think it was worth a try, I'd roll up in a big ball and just die. Now, you know, perseverance pays off. So our hero's opening in Madison Square Garden. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, on top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it, New York, New York. And if I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.